Oh, hello. It's me, your friend Lou. I'm in the car again. I hope that you're not in a car, unless you're going someplace fun. But for me right now, I'm in the car. I'm alone. The huge. It's May 1st. Here in the year of our Lord 2018. I'm alone, sitting in the car. I got back here at 5 o'clock. As per usual, my block was almost entirely parked up. I'm one block back from the block I prefer to park on because I usually like to park right across the street from my apartment so I can look out the window and be like, hey, isn't our car supposed to be there? Makes things a lot easier. Pardon me for a little wet the whistle break. I'm having a little bit of a sugar crash, so I'm feeling super tired. Oh, hello, Finn. How are you? I'm in the car. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah. I was missing some when I was in LA. I bought some fun sunglasses. Hello, Mark Delbus, watching from Illinois. When I was in the Grove in California, I bought myself some sunglasses. I brought these sporty shades. They're sporty, nothing too flashy. But I also bought these, and these I'll give it to you. These are stupid. They are incredibly blue lenses. They make it's not easy to see through them, and I don't know why they're made. I also kind of don't know why I bought them. I may have just been high on purchasing things. You know how sometimes you get kind of like, why not buy another pair of sunglasses? They're so cheap. So, yeah. I kind of feel like, I don't know, like a space cop kind of a vibe going on. But, yeah. I wore these to work today. And then when I was there, I went for a walk with one of my coworkers. We have a little walk and talk meeting. And I was like, which sunglasses? And both ladies in the office chose the red framed ones over these. Now, like, I feel like if I was a pickup artist, maybe I would wear these because this is definitely like peacocking level eyewear. But, you know, since I'm married, I don't need to work the ladies, as it were. You know, I don't need to neg them or, you know, pull maneuvers on their friends to sort of establish my value. Unfortunately, Finn, these are not prescription, so I'm going to have to take them off. Or maybe I could just wear these over them. Short sleeves. It is nice out here. It's 79 degrees tomorrow. Now, this is when I wear the reading glasses over the blue glasses. It sort of negates the cool factor that the glasses might have as for my pickup artistry. But since it's just us, I feel I can be vulnerable with you. Yeah, it's been getting warmer, and it went from like 50s, 80. You know, that's how spring be these days. So, yeah, it was not so pleasant and kind of rainy and drizzly in the 40s a couple days ago, and tomorrow's supposed to be 80 plus. So, go figure. We had one day of sort of like warm spring, and then right into the miseries of summer. Yeah, but the problem when I have both these glasses on is that I can't see anything outside my window. And I've got both windows open. I'm trying to get the cross breeze going through, but my car seats have been holding a lot of ambient solar heat. You know, what are you gonna do? Oh, wow. You pre-filled your kiddie pool for tomorrow. I guess you just want to be ready? Is it? Oh, man. I'm already parked, Mark. Thank you. If I put all 3 pairs of glasses on, I need to put this pair up here for my my third eye, or my second set of eyes. I use this to do distract predators. Or I guess it would have to be back here, like they do in India. You know, when they're in the forest and they're like they have the second face on the back so that tigers don't attack them when they're in the woods. Yeah, of course, your pool water will warm up, but it's just like a little kiddie pool, right? You don't have like a full-size pool. When I was in LA, there was the birthday party that I went to, the Airbnb we stayed at had like a retractable rubber mat that people put over their pool, and it's supposed to like help collect the sun's energy and trap it in the pool. I didn't try it, but it seemed like a scam. But they believed it, so more power to them. I mean, I have no idea. I also have no reason for why it would be a scam, but I was just like, that seems weird. And it was a weird barrier for easy entry into the pool. I see. So you're actually like cooking bacteria. You say you had a brown tarp on your kiddie pool. You're actually like actively trying to start some sort of a new life form under there, boil out all that chlorine, get life going in that pool so that when your child is ready, they can just jump in and slide on the skin of bacteria and green slime that'll be at the bottom of the pool. Good thinking. Yeah, there used to be a kiddie pool in our backyard, but then I think the people whose kids I were grew up and they were like, well, we're not leaving it for anybody else. Also, those things get holes. Hey, it's Kevin Labeson is watching. Good, a primordial ooze. Maybe if lightning strikes it, it's the perfect condition for creating life in your pool. And I was thinking about, I don't know if you remember, my brother Michael made a drawing in one of my sketchbooks, and it's like a guy in a pool that looks like my dad, and it says, oh yes, well, don't be in the pool with the toaster when you throw it on. But it's a picture of a guy in a pool and he's looking at a sign, and it says, "There's no shit in our ool. Let's keep it that way." And there's a turd floating next to the guy in the pool. I always thought that was one of my brother's best drawings, because clearly it's making fun of there's no pee in our ool, so let's keep it that way, which is the most unreasonable request you could possibly have. Everyone is peeing in the pool, and I refuse to believe it's only me. I'm gonna close this window because I'm starting to be whited out by the sun over here. But yeah, so like I was saying, you telling me that you're getting out to pee every time? My bad. Sorry. I guess you were telling me that. I don't know. I don't have a pool. When I get in one, I pee. It's a way of marking my territory and myself and everyone else in the pool with urine. Please, if you have a pool, don't hold this against me. It's an important part of my life. What's racist? Oh, I see. You're talking about dropping the Cosby kids off at the pool. That is racist. Or actually, is it racist, or is it just a joke in poor taste? I was thinking that now you go all the way to the bottom. Remember not to go all the way down and put your butthole in the bottom, because all your guts can get sucked out. I think that was on it. It's Always Sunny. I think when they go to the water park. But I was gonna say, since Cosby is now destroyed. The sun whites you out. I thought you were making a poop joke about the pool, the toilet. The Earth is a toilet, or This Toilet Earth, Guar's best album. I don't know if that's true. A penile prolapse. A penile prolapse. A penile prolapse is twice as bad as having all your guts sucked out. But how do you turn your penis inside out? I mean, doctors do that for certain types of people all the time, but not the way. Anyway, No, I was going to say, since Cosby is now done as a person, he's been done it for a long time. Can we now get the House of Cosby's to be re-released? That infamous animated cartoon series that Cosby had ceased and desisted when it was part of Channel 101. I've heard great things about it, but have never been able to find it myself. But, it just goes to show, if you're into drugging people to have sex with them, don't talk about it with Larry King. Or anyone, really. It's, if you're gonna commit the crime, don't drop a dime on yourself. Whoa, that is a big old truck. Scary. They're shooting a movie in my neighborhood. I think. What movie is it? I think it's like We Need Wedding Dates 2. Oh, why was it infamous? I think it was just Cosby. It was just that it was a negative portrayal of Cosby, and it was sort of like really. It may have been a Justin Roiland thing. You know what I mean? So I think Ellen O. Stew too. I don't know what. Why was it cease and desisted? Because it was using Cosby's name, and Cosby took offense and had it shut down. Using his name. I don't know what that means, Mark. But if you're nearby, why don't you come sit in the car with me? Oh, and you're saying it's SVU and Law and Order are shooting in the neighborhood. There was some movie shooting the other day that really fucked up my finding a parking spot last week, I think. It said the production was C2, but when I went on the city's list of movies that are shooting in the city, it was not there. I get it. I get it now, Mark. Now. Mark, I don't want you saying the Cosby Show, may not have aged with times. I'm in the car right now. I've already moved. I'm just hanging out in the car now. I'm on Pineapple and Henry. Between Hicks and Willow. When the Cosby Show first came out, when I was in high school, I dug it. I dug the Cosby. Everyone loved it. It was good. It was good, fun entertainment. It may not have aged well, but at least for my age group, I was the demographic that appreciated it. And then when Claire went to college or whatever, Lisa Bonet's character went to college, I really dug the first season of It's a Different World. I am old, but now all of that has been ruined because of all of the raping, the raping and the Jello. There's, all of the raping has ruined his legacy. Yes, Mark Lee. The story, when I lived up by my mother on the Upper West Side, I had my car moved by production. They just tow it, and then they mark, or at least this is the way it used to work. They mark they try to remember where they moved it from, and then they park it backwards on another block. And so what happened was I came home from playing darts one night super late and went to go move my car, but it was gone. And then I went and, found a PA, and they were like, oh, it's on this one street. Like, go, it's just parked the wrong way. You can just move it. And, what flavor is it? It's Rohypnol flavor. It's date flavor. Date rape. Date grape. Anyway, well, I gotta turn my car on. My phone's gonna go to sleep. Yeah, so they moved my car. They said it was on this block. It wasn't on this block. And then when I was like looking around for it, I noticed way down the road, on this one-way street, my car was parked alone, facing the wrong direction, and it was covered in tickets. And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I had to like go get my car, pull all the tickets off of it. Go find the head PA who sits in the car all night making sure no one moves a cone and parks their car. And then he gave me the number to call at the Warner Brothers office, and they wrote me a letter to submit with the tickets explaining that it was Warner Brothers' fault and that my car had been moved by the production and it wasn't my fault. So I got out of it that time. And that's how that works, as far as I know. I have yet to see any people who identify as Scientologists. No one's been healing with their hands. No e-meter readings that might be, inside crafty, as they say, the crafty table. You can get some granola bars. You can also have your e-meter readings taken. It's an important part of getting set for your movies, is being able to center yourself, make sure you're not being exposed to any PTSs. Is that what it is? Potential trouble source? Any sort of disruptive family influences. Yeah. Anywho, but someone must have made that date grape Jello flavor already. Joke already. What you gonna do? But anyhows, thank you everyone for hanging out with me today here in the car, virtually. I really need to endeavor to get more people to come sit with me. I didn't have a morning show this morning because we were parked in a Wednesday spot. Jody was lucky enough to find one. Now, of course, the problem will be that I may need to move the car tomorrow to go to this very inconvenient baseball game that's happening with Asher. Will I be on the video games tonight? Is Mark Dalbus is asking. Yeah, just say someone made it. Yeah, I'll probably play some Xbox tonight. I'm not loving Fortnite, as I mentioned in our private chat thread. It is too complicated for me, and I hate the shooting mechanics. I've been playing Call of Duty every night. I'm proud of that fact. So I really enjoy Call of Duty. No one else bought it, so it's just me for now. Yeah, I'll be playing Halo tonight to talk to everyone about the date grape. Yeah, I was actually playing Halo at work yesterday, and I've been playing ranked by myself when I'm like dicking around, and man, I got into a lobby where we got date graped basically in Halo. It was pretty terrible. Just non-stop ownage. It was humiliating. I was glad I had the most kills on my team, but it was less than 10, and we lost both games before I was like, I have to stop doing this. And then I played some Fortnite with a coworker, and we were both like, wait, what's happening to us? Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, it's funny. The funny thing about Halo is that I feel like I used to be able to reliably track someone's head with my pistol or rifles, and now I'm just always like, whoa, where are they going? Wow, they're jumping. I feel like it used to be more reliable rotating duel of death, as you would try to be the first person to kill the other person, and now it's just so much harder. And I find myself longing for the Halo, I forget if it's Reach or 4 that had the armor lock, or the bubble, or all the different armor mods, the hologram you could shoot ahead of yourself, things like that. Must have been 4, because that was like the last iteration. I just can't remember all the different things. And when's Halo 6 coming out, if ever? There's so many questions in this world. No, I don't have enough glasses on, Mark. Thank you very little. Thank you for pointing out the fact that I had to keep my third pair of glasses on the back of my head to keep the tigers at bay. It's an important part of my accoutrement. But anyhow, the new Halo is coming out in 2019. Is that true? Has there been a teaser for it? Something at E3, perhaps? I don't recall seeing that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to need to get some like neutral density filters for these windows, because this light is brutal. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Anyway, I'm disappointed I have not seen my older son appear at the apartment. You know, we track him with our phones, and he may have dislodged the barb that keeps the tracking flag in his neck. This is the only way we can find out his migratory patterns. You know, these glasses are easier to put together. They're really holding each other in place. Normally neither of the glasses is really great at staying on my face, but together they form a unique thing. Now, if only someone could get a prescription glass like this. Now, these top glasses, the prescription ones, they are from Home Depot, and they were less than $5. They're my go-to glasses because they're so fucking cheap. Sure, they don't have the hipster flair of my Warby Parkers, but I won't feel so shitty when I scratch the lenses on these, probably because they're also, somehow these don't get as scratchy as the Warby Parkers. I won't be getting any compliments on these Home Depot glasses. Maybe in combination with these swaggy blue shades underneath them. But, yeah, I think together, these are great. Wouldn't you say? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. And we're keeping all the tigers in the backseat at bay. It's great fun. I can't believe how fucking hot it is here. It's unpleasant. Just waiting for the caldera. Whoa, you let your son scratch your glasses on day one? Oh, Finn, do you remember when, a long time ago, when Finn and I were living in New York in the summer? See you later, Mark. Remember, like, my cousin Dave, like, when he was a kid, like, I got my Bridgestone MB1 sent to New York. Not the one that was destroyed by the UPS, but the second one. That was my MB3 that was destroyed. I let my cousin David help me open the box, and he used, like, the knife that I gave him, and he just went, like, instead of just, like, cutting the plastic, he, like, stabbed it in and scratched the paint job of the brand new bicycle inside. I will never let him forget that. Ever. It was a disgrace. And I hope that he still feels ashamed. I mean, he's a doctor now and everything, and, like, deals with all kinds of cancer and stuff, but I hope every day when he wakes up, he's like, Lou's iridescent paint job on that bike 25 years ago. Why was I such a clumsy child? Anyhows, I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, I was gonna say, the two cars behind me parked an entire That's true. If it had been an MZ0, it would have cut the tube in half. Those were very thin bikes. I probably would have folded that like an aluminum can if I'd actually tried to ride one of those. Be like, all right, here we go. And then it's like a big V in the top tube. That would have been like, yeah, the lady who parked behind me inexplicably left a full car length between me and her. And meaning that the person who had to park behind me had to parallel park to get in here. I mean, and then the lady in front of me left a good 3 feet between her and the car in front of her. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because the car that's in front of her is like one of those like Peugeots. It's a small car. So I think she's leaving enough space for when that guy pulls out that there'll be a full-size space available to the next car. So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. The lady behind me, 2 cars behind me, she's just a fucking retard. Now, I know some people have issue with that word. I just cannot stop saying it because it is accurate. I'm not saying she's mentally disabled. I'm just saying she's retarded. Anyhow, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I love each and every one of you individually and super uniquely. There's not any sort of crossover in the types of love that I have for all of you. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.